All right, it says that I am live. Want to know if it's the same issue with the mic. It's still fine, white color. Please don't tell me that. Like, what is going on tonight? I have the charger plugged in. I don't know what is going on right here right now. Oh, this is not the one. Yeah, I hear you, but it's a fry. So if it's frying, it's not gonna work. I don't know why it's frying. It's not gonna work. I don't know why it's frying. It's not gonna work. I don't know why it's frying. I'm using my laptop. Maybe I'm gonna have to use my phone. Unplug and see if it's up. I did that. I did. I did. Let me know if it's still frying. I don't know what is going on. Is it still making that sound? Oh God, the devil is a liar. Devil, I can drink some lemon water. I'm gonna have to use my phone. Yeah, but it's not so bad. Because I don't want to be talking to you guys and it's all fry. You said it can work? It stopped now? I don't hear it now. I can hear you. All right, fingers crossed. The little lemon water work. I can sip some more. All right, guys. Good night, guys. I'm not here for long, but I wanted to come to I wanted to come live since Friday, but I couldn't. Like, I could have pushed myself to come, but I feel like I don't know. Maybe because I'm a mother, why the issue like it's burdensome, like it's feeling heavy. So the issue at hand is the kids that are going missing. You know, first let me say, for all the parents that are out there that are very overprotective of their children, keep being overprotective, keep being a pain in the for your children. I'm not telling you not to give your kids space, but for what is going on in the world right now, I think we as parents we need to draw closer to our children, not just the girls, but to the boys as well. I don't know. I'm a deep thinker. Like I think heavily. Anyways, I'm gonna ignore that. The devil is a liar. Anyways, let me see if I can. So as I was saying, I saw the news. And guys, if you can share the live, I would greatly appreciate that. I saw the news where the 9 year old went missing, but she was found. I'm happy she was found alive and well. Like when I heard that she was found, I was very much elated. But what struck me, because no one came out to say if she got raped or anything like that. And I'm hoping and praying that's not the case. Because if it's a case, Eileen, big up your nice clean self, my cousin. If it's a case where that child has been raped, I know that is going to be like a forever trauma to that little girl. I feel like no, the whole chaos is going to be happening around her. And I feel like, and I hope, because I don't know what is the situation there, but I hope that this little girl gains privacy, space, and real people around her. She needs counseling, and now is the time where she needs time. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm trying to say, but I feel like there's so much that can be going on in that little girl's head. And I'm just hoping and I'm just praying that she gets the right support. She gets the counseling she needs, the privacy she needs, and the right help. No, I am a mother of a 10-year-old. And when I tell you I am paranoid, I don't allow my child to go any. She's like my little handbag. And even when I go to Jamaica and every second if she out on my side, me we like a call her and my family we are say, left the little pitney make she go on, man. And I feel like me being overprotective of her is really good for her. And at the same time, when I am being overprotective of her, I am trying to instill in her and talk to her about what she can expect in this crazy, cruel world that we're living in. Because people, let me tell you something. Me don't know what some of we are take in this world, but we're crazy, we're mad, we're insane. But the Bible tells us that in the last days, the heart of men shall become desperately wicked. And I saw where white colored one general says, um, and no, there's a 13-year-old, and I think I saw it, and they said that that 13-year-old is missing from the same area to which the 9-year-old was from. My questions, like, because me have a lot of questions. Now that the 9-year-old is found, right? At that time of the night when that guy um got the chance to take her away, why was that 9-year-old by herself? I'm paranoid, so I know back some time ago I was in a store here in New York and I turned my back for a few seconds. Someone snatched her and almost made it. Let me tell you, the great stimulator, like, it's the world is crazy. Like, it's just craziness that is going on. Like, you can't see, you just turn your back. But honestly to God, I'm scared. I am very much scared. You can't be too safe. And for me, I'm probably people is gonna think I'm crazy, but I rather have a bunch of security cameras and lock her up in the house and monitor her from there in case she can't be with me. But if not, everywhere I'm going, she's going to be there. I don't allow her to take the train by herself, the bus by herself, nothing. And for it just rests on my heart. It's like, why was that 9-year-old by herself at that time? I saw community people go to them bed early, said so nobody at all not see when that little girl, that man not take with that little girl. Trust me, I don't blame when my wife is home. If she's in the shower, even when she's on the door and the door locked, she will still keep the. Listen, Listen, you can't be too even. I don't know because of how paranoid I am. Sometimes I will be sleeping because my daughter have her own room, and I get up in the middle of the night to go and check if she's okay. I don't know if I'm the only parent that does that. Yeah, the woman who took her was quiet about it, never heard a thing. But I know my daughter, she's always talking, and when I didn't hear her talking anymore, I look back and that, oh my God. That is, you know what, great stimulator. I'm happy that you were swift. And some of us parents, we need to be as swift. I'm not here to point any fingers and I'm not here to do the blame game because anything can happen. But I feel like it is our responsible as parents, especially our Caribbean parents. They have a tendency of sending their kids to shop by themselves. I know back in the days it was safe, but now you have to be cautious, you have to be careful, and not just with our girls. We have to be as careful with our boys as well. Um, the Jamaican Canadian, please don't tell your wife that she too paranoid, please, because I'm going through the same thing. Like sometimes I will be creating scenarios in my head, and I start crying because I just can't imagine myself going through anything as such. Akim Higgins, I don't know why did you delete your comment? Why did you delete your comment? I guess part of it is knowing your child or children, and that's true. And sometimes too, you can't just say you know your child and allow them to do certain things or go certain places because I don't know much about the 19-year-old that went missing and they found her. I think her name was Mia. Her parents trust her enough to send her off because she was in college to live by herself, and look what happened to her. This world is I don't know. You can never be too paranoid because when you're not, that's when something will happen. Listen, and this is why I'm happy the way I am, and I'm praying and hoping that I don't change when it comes to my child. Like, I am so paranoid and overprotective of that little girl. Sometimes she herself asks, saying that she wants her space. Can't give you space, sorry. I'm not, I am not going to give you your space, miss. I'm going to be behind you like a little ticks. You know them little red ticks? Because it's crazy what is going on in the world. And then again, you being overprotective and being paranoid is one thing. But we have to get this mindset or get this habit of praying over her children. Like we need to life of Nessa, hi. We need to start praying over her or children. Like you get your space when you are grown. And great stimulator, you never say it better. You get your space when you're big and old tebe, 25 and over. Because listen, it is a sad time, and we have to just constantly pray. And listen, I heard the mother, well, I saw the video where the mother, after they found her and they brought her to the hospital, she went to see her, and I can see the pain, even though it should be a rejoicing time that, oh my God, she's alive and well. You can't just see the pain and the hurt. You can't imagine me at one whole night gone and me don't know where my pitney there and what happened to my pitney. Protect your kids because I know your surrounding is crazy in Jamaica. I got two little ones around, and if a man brave me, I go. Listen, yeah, we have to protect our children, man. I don't like the idea of parents just because they have no fear. They will just allow the kids to go any and everywhere. Because I'm still wondering at what point, and that 9-year-old had was to be by herself for that man to come. Because no adult could have really stand there and watch that devil of a man come and take that child. Peer pressure, that's right there. So who wouldn't stress out? Life witnesser, I am fully stressed. Honestly to God, my love. The what is going on in the world? And for that 13-year-old, I don't know what is the instant with her, but honestly to God, me just a prayer and me just a hope say them find her alive. Because a lot of times when these children go missing, sad to say, they don't come back alive. And it is so sad. And a glad life of Nessa brought up the fact that peer pressure contributes to it. You see, sometimes we send our innocent children to school, and this is why I have to constantly like not talk. Don't think like you're just going to talk to your children one time and they're supposed to understand. You have to constantly repeat it in their ears what to do. Sometimes when I done time, Ariana would say, "Mommy, you said that already. I know what to do, but I'm still reminding you, hello." Because some of the time they have kids, and you remember kids in schools nowadays, they're from all different type of backgrounds. I am not here to judge anybody, but you have to protect what's yours. And on every behavior them to pick up, you have to tell kids these things. Some kids don't understand the evil of the world and will look at you as if you're being crazy or strict. But that saves life. And that is true. Because my daughter, swear think me is this miserable or bad all the time. But it's not the fear when I having in my heart. Like when it comes to my pitney, me I tell us I'm paranoid. Me always asleep and get up. I don't know if I dream or what, but me jump up straight in her room. I have to go look for her if she alright. Too much craziness is going on in the world. Every day I pray and hope say all what me I watch on the news, come on my doorway because and me not think me could have managed. Me not think me could have managed. But for that, as I said before, for that little 9-year-old, I'm praying and hoping she have a good support system when she come out of the hospital. Cause Caribbean parents, I'm not point no finger, I'm not call no blame, I'm not put down no judgment. But Caribbean parents have a tendency of forgetting the hurt of our children, of their children. So this will happen to you today, and tomorrow them I tell us to get over it, it's happened already. So I'm praying and I'm hoping that that little girl have a good support system and have like a tower because she's going to need it. My girls are 12 and 5. I don't blame you for feeling that way. We carry them for 9 months, went through all the pain and suffering. We cannot trust them older. Listen, I mean, I tell them to say, some pervert they're out there, I have an instant where, because if you guys know my daughter, she's 10, but she's a big 10. And this is why, too, some of us parents, we dress our children too provocative, if that's the word. We dress our pitney them like say them are not pitney. Certain things you can get my daughter wear. And if she have certain clothes in here where it get too short for her, I'm gonna even realize I'm gonna see if she put it on. Or when I in the house, me I say take it off. Take it off, give me go dash in the garbage. Some of us parents, we put we pitney in a too much skimpy and like we are send them out there to the world. The parents need to support also. Some of us can't manage certain things. Them are true, life fitness I become me. I tell us the older the fittest are the fittest. Because honestly to God, parenting is hard. Me not care who wants it easy, but for me, where someone want good for my child, parenting is hard. And a lot of times, some of us as parents, we have this one heap of baggage pan we not have the time to really be a good parent to our children. Because sometimes when me frustrated, me no want to be a parent. I mean, I feel a prayer. I said, God, she never asked to be here. Or some morning, because me work Monday to Friday, crazy hours. I mean, I tell her, so when Saturdays come and she say, Mama, I want to go park. I'm just laying on the bed like this big zombie. I am tired. But sometimes I have to literally drag myself because they need to have fun too. And sometimes during school week, it's just pure homework and stuff. So the only time she gets to enjoy herself is on the weekends. And I can't just tell her, say, okay, the park is right over there. Go on by yourself. Because me I tell you no say no, some real perverts. They are lying. I remember I went to this hotel and my daughter she was in her swimsuit. I'm say this big man I look on her and I'm say, "Aye, yo, we go to prison." Cause me not afraid to confront them, you know. Me don't afraid to confront them. Cause if me see the look on my child a certain way, I gotta tell her that she's a child. She's a child. Sometimes you have to stop them in a them track. Cause you bigger great one now, whether if or not she look mature. Where you look for, shut your eye. And some of these men, they are meant and listen, and a man alone a damage girl pitney. Not man alone. Not man alone. I'm gonna do this real quick. You have some crazy females out there to a prayer pan them little girl pitney. And another thing too, yes, children must be polite and children must be friendly, but sometimes, especially in the park, you have big man and big woman we come like with them like a puppy and we like the friend them cause me I watch this thing like them I do this experiment to see if children will just go away with strangers if they have like pets. 'Cause you know kids love pets and the amount of the pity them will go away just to say, oh, the puppy's cute. You know how much pity get take with them with there? So these are the things we have to speak to our children about. Yeah. Big up yourself, White Collar. He also has a YouTube channel, you know, people that can go over there, go follow him. You know, we have to support each other. But as me I tell you, say it just me they have to talk about it because it bothers me so much. Like it bothers me. But I have to say shout out to the community because them step out, you know? Them step out to find that little pin. Me just wish them did find that dirty man. Me just wish them did find that man. Because you can't find no big woman. Like what about little children give you no kicks? But I like to talk to them. Great stimulator, big up your nice clean self. Ah, he said he loves me smart. Anytime people tell me about my slime, I'm going like, me not no sense, you know, but big up your nice clean self, great stimulator. No, but me I said no, like more than like talk to one of them, like when them in a prison door. Like you go and you talk to them, and like one get in their head. What about like a pitney? We give a kick, we turn your hand. What? And then you ruin those kids forever. Cause when me tell you, so you see molestation and rape and all of them something there, it might not affect you immediately. But you best believe that when you turn an adult, especially when you have kids, that thing will ride you forever. That will ride you forever. And it is sad. So me I beg on if our parents, whether mother or father, are not active in our picnic life, see to it. that uno talk to uno kids. That 13-year-old know. Only Father God know what they go on. The same little girl, what's her name? The blind one. Jadi, I don't remember what's her name, honestly. I have had things happen to me as a child, emotional and mental abuse by foster parents that is this day affect. My heart goes out to you, great stimulator, because I cannot truly say I understand what you're going through, but I know that pain, it's nothing nice. It's nothing normal. So I pray and I pray and I pray and I pray that someday it will not affect you as much, because I know that is like a forever scar. You can never get rid of it. Never. I'm really sorry that that happened to you. But guess what? Sometimes too, our past is what makes us stronger. Our past is what keeps us going. And especially if we have children, we make sure say we not make the same mistake happen to them kids. Now someday I just sit in the dark room and emotional and always. Mhm. And that's the worst time. That's the worst time, great stimulator, because listen, when you're active and I work, you don't have time to think. But yes, when you put your head on the pillar, when you're alone, no sound, no body around for bother you, but pray. Continuously pray, because it's not a one day get rid of. It's not a 1 year get rid of. It is a constant working on. And sometimes we have to learn to forgive those that hurt us. And there's always a saying that says, hurt people hurt people. And this is why I trust nobody at all with my pitney. Family, stranger, friend, foes, nobody. Me, not trust with mine. I am 36 and I still have painful memories. Listen, it's as I tell you, great stimulator, it's a scar that you will forever, and you can't get rid of it. But pray, and if you have children, ensure that you protect those children to the best of your ability, because when you get those childhood trauma and scars, and an easy walkover to get rid of it. It's not. That thing will linger. And I said sometimes it's not going to affect you when you're a child, when it just happens to you. It's when you're an adult. Sometimes I wonder where it come from, all of them my memory come from. It just creep upon you. But forgive those that hurt you and pray. I know you're a strong person. Yeah. Overcome, we say. Yeah. And while we can, we protect what is ours. But you know what keeps me sane? I can't say my daughters because she drives me crazy. But why keep me sane is my gaming and uploaded on YouTube. Oh, you have a YouTube channel? Listen, I have to come over there, come check it out. Listen. And I'm not going to say you're a bad person for saying that, because sometimes, honestly to God, I do not want to be a mother. But I have no other choice. I love her dearly, but sometimes I need my space, honestly. So I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. But people, I'm not gonna stay here long because I'm going to work in the morning. So please, me I beg you, if you wanna have children and some are dirty, I don't want class, we'll walk around and I jeopardize the little air. The little innocent souls them. Enough to stop it. Sometimes space and adult life is much needed. Listen, you need a space, man. You need your space. And God, more I'm going to want to feel when we can go in at the prison them. But talk to the rape man them and the molester them. I go back to school for that. Come on, get in some of them brain. To think what them really I think about. Why them go damage the little bit in them. If you're hurt, instead of go for hurt somebody else, but not promote certain things, but go one side with your baggage, sir and ma'am, and leave the little pity them alone. This little poor 9-year-old know, even if she wasn't raped or anything, because me not hear no other news about her. Just the mere fact that she lay down in a God knows wilderness forest for one night, or 1 night or 2 nights, that alone traumatize the poor little pitney. Modest Nation are definitely gonna do it. Good night, Miss Yvonne. Hi. I want go study for true. For go talk to them to see what really are going on in them brain. Because me just want to know. Me just need answers. Like why? When you grab and realize that's a minor, that's a baby. Whether you never bring forth no picnic pan land, whether your mama never wants you when you're born, whatever the case may be, make you so hurt and devastated, make you want to ruin people's life. When you realize it's a baby, you're not going about your business. Them terrible modest nation, man. And some of them too, them not have nothing for live for, so them just go round and create pure havoc. Me not even start from the killing where they go on in Jamaica. Well, not just Jamaica, but all. You know what hurt me too? And this is one of my biggest fear. Losing my child. Or me dying before my child is able to fully sustain herself. That's one of my biggest fear. And sometimes you just sit down in the room, and just think about it and start bawling. Because I know for a fact that the love, although sometimes I get upset on her, but the love and how me care for her, nobody else in this entire world is gonna do the same. Because as me say, you cannot trust anybody with your children. And we as Caribbean parents, we need to, back in the days where you were somewhat safe, stop sending little pitney them a shop by themselves. Yes, me know you have other things to do, but prioritize yourself. Stop allow we pitney them to go a river by themselves for much like a night and sitting. Because me still I think like that's one of the questions me have in my head. Why was the 9-year-old by herself? Because she couldn't there with nobody else and that the man they take her away. True modest, it never safe back then either. A regular me think about the great stimulator and ball like big old cow balling ball. And me said, do God do. If you not give me anything else in this life here, give me a long life where me can see and provide for my child where she can pass the worst and fully be able to go look at job and take care of herself. Because the world, remember, the world where we live in, it now go spoon feed them, it now go baby them up. And it is so sad that we're living in a world where we can't even trust with Pitney if we go jump up out a door by themselves. It's sad. So true, Miss Ivan. It is so sad. And we have a lot of questions. Why am I not know? People, as me say, if you know a mother, if you know a father, please, me I beg you know, protect your kids as best as possible. Make them say mommy miserably. Make them say mommy just nagging son. Make them say daddy just nagging son. Yeah. The only space they need is when you're 25 and can't get a job. And that's my motto. Active Chuxi, big up, big up. My son cannot play outside unless I am out there. Listen, as I was just saying the same thing, like some Saturdays, because I only get free times on Saturdays and Sundays, and due to all my tired, sometimes Nana will come and say, Mommy, me could go a park now. I mean, I tell her early every through the park right there. So right there, so I can just as Mr. Out of my door, the park is there. And you think me allow my child alone for go play? Lies. Or me paranoid? Me? Go play on your phone or read a book or something until me rest my body, then we can go out. You cannot trust people because these pedophiles and these perverts, they're in the park, they're all around. Not even at school, me not make my daughter go by herself. We when you say great stimulator, when I start think more that just me think about is until me cry. Sometimes me can't control it. And then me just pray about it because it's a sad. Me not want that. Me don't wish that on anybody. The other day too with this lady, I saw her on Instagram and she lose her only child and her granddaughter. That pain there. We can't imagine how she a feel right now. Woo. Mm-mm. Can never be too strict or paranoid. My child need to go to a corner store. No, I will take you to the grocery store. Period. You could have done right there, so you're not going by yourself. You know what can see great stimulator said before? Him in at the grocery store and be time inactive turn to good. Somebody want to go with the being poor little pitney. Eh? We have some crazy people living in this world. And because them say they not have nothing to live for them no fear nothing. And if the police come now and shoot them up, them no business. And them go out there and hurt innocent people. It's not fair. It is not fair. It is not fair. And this is why me thank God say me have one job where me can go pick up my child from school and bring her to my job. Cannot let them out of your sights these days, me I tell you the truth. And I think too, the some of us parents we need to get out of those back in the days thinking. Lord, the penny them make them go run up and down outside door or go run up and go down a John yard or go down a Miss um Bev yard or we need to stop it. Cause a lot of times, whether they not take them we and go rape them same little trustworthy people where them claim so them trust, and them same one a molest the little pin in them and I play with them and I destroy them before them even turn adults. That's why you see, modest nation, you say a valid thing. And this is why I will forever be grateful, especially if you're not in a foreign and are you alone. But listen, I don't care what nobody wants to say. If are you alone, you have camera at modern days now. String up the camera, they make sure they on your phone. We can monitor them from it. And some of these children, they do not listen. That's why me forever be grateful for my little people, you know. Some of these kids not listen. You could have camera trim up 99 and 13 around your house. They might find somewhere to go out there. Nikki, I second, third, fourth, fifth. I 100% support that statement. Sleep over where? Me see one news where them send them picnic go sleep up and the picnic never return. I don't believe in sleep over. Nope. If I don't want to have play there, to while we go to the park, I will go play. We want to go to a restaurant, we still gonna eat, but no sleepovers. Nope. So now here's the deal. What if you're a single parent with no support system and you have to work to provide for your child, your household? How do you handle that? Great stimulator. I am a single mom and I am privileged enough to have a job where I can bring my child. So I can go bring her to school, pick her up back from school, and bring her to my job and then me and her go home. Not everybody have that luxury. Because some workplaces, you can't have your pitney and linger around the place. You cannot. So, and I'm not saying that you have to do this, but me always tell myself, say, the furniture them now go hurt my child. The bed, the fridge, nothing in the house now go hurt them. Just string up camera all about, leave them there, watch them. And I tell you, if you go look 3 year old and look, you have to be smart in your doings because this is foreign. But you have to be smart and think wisely. If you can leave them by themselves and talk to them, tell them to not open the door to nobody and do the right thing, then they're no good. We as especially single mothers, we have to do what we have to do. If you can bring them to work, bring them to work. Because as me say, me not trust nobody, no Mr. John, no Mr. Friend, no nothing, nobody with my child. She's my little handbag. I ask her, as I always tell my child's mom that she can bring her with me while she works. She rather have others watch her before me. Only time I do watch her is when I'm in the last option. Well, honestly, great stimulator. Talk to her. If you're feeling some type of way that you think that you should be first preference when it comes to the child, talk to her about it. Because sometimes it's just communication, sometimes it's just communication. I worry every time she's with someone other than me or her mom. Yeah, because as me say, I can't trust anybody with the pitney them. And for me, and this is why God made me not bored. I way bored them for me not. Me can't even reach the board for not. But when me not the computer, so I don't want my data to change for the world. And you have to have a good communication with your children. Talk to them, no sugarcoat up nothing, no hide nothing. Call me paranoid if you must. The other night, we did we go buy food and we bring down some box because you have to recycle stuff when we live now. And my daughter bring fear box and it drop. I don't know where this man come from. I reach out the help. Mr. Hello, no. She can help herself. Thank you. Call me paranoid if you want. I care zero. No help her. Call me Butu, call me whatever you want. I don't trust none of them because sometimes when I see them so nice, then wait until the children are by themselves for swift them away. But say no thank you and move right along, take up your one box and go throw it away. Me? I wish I could talk to my child often just to give her life advice or laugh with her. I always worry about her. Great stimulator, every chance you get, whether you and the mother, not talk. If your child have a phone, because I know how that can be sometimes with the co-parenting thing, But if you can reach out, and if the mother crazy, try as much as possible to communicate with your children, but and not just over the phone. If you can get them and spend more time with them and talk to them, because this is a serious world that we are living in. And I just wish that every parent, whether father or mother on both sides, whether them still together or not, come to an amicable agreement just for the sake of the pitting them, and make sure. So because sometimes, say I am a single mother, and I constantly talk to my child. Sometimes she just want to hear it from the father. I just imagine if she heard from the father. So I just pray that these parents just put whatever them have, put it away, just for the sake of the children them. Yeah. I'm always scared of girl child. Active Troopsy. Honestly, me didn't want one boy. But sometimes in this world where we are living in, you have to be fearful for both boys and girls. But me, when it comes to my did it, me paranoid bad. Why women with all the kids from their father? Honestly, modest nation, I can't. Well, sometimes it's because probably the mother is still hurting. I never want the boy leave her. Probably sometimes the mother feel as though the child having a relationship with the father is not the best thing for the child. So we women, how we think. But honestly, sometimes the father not put on no effort, so the mother nobody even put on no effort either. But for the mothers though, we're constantly a stop and a preach and pierce bad things about the fathers um to these children. Mothers, uno to stop it. Uno must stop it. Because the children are not dumb. They are smart children, and they will come up and eat to know. These kids will grow up to hate you guys. So stop it. Me wish my baby father when I reach out for my child. But him not have no interest, so what me I gonna do? Just do my part. So true. I was coming to that point. Active Troopsy. Mothers don't always withhold the kids. Some man just not ready to be a father, and that's true. Sometimes some of these men, you can't force them to be in their children's life. Because certain things we don't want to bring up on Facebook, but I like me. So back in the days, me usually call my baby father and cuss him like dog just to communicate with my opinion. Because for me, financially, I can take care of my child. Thank God for that. And him just not do it. So you know what me do? Me stop cuss and just make him be. Yeah. Simple. Me not hate him. Because honestly, sometimes when my daughter come to me and question me hurt deep inside. I don't even know what to say to the little girl. But me just have to say, listen, it's not your fault why your father don't want to be in your life. You have to just accept it with a grain of salt. But guess who is always here for you? Your mama. Your mama. And she not going nowhere when she tired of you. She ain't going nowhere. And that's period. No matter what you and the man have, that's his child. Period. And I agree 100%. So for the mothers, if we not stop and preventing a pity fan being in them peer father. And sometimes some fathers do not want the mother to be in them pity life. So it goes both ways. And I don't feel that's right for the children, because at the end of the day, the father them not gonna feel it, the mother them not gonna feel it, and the pity them what they get damaged. And a lot of times when children see parents constantly bickering and fighting, sometimes they get withdrawn and they go to school and they rebel and create all sorts of problem in the classroom. I give teacher problem. Sometimes they don't even talk to you. But my glad means me and my daughter come like sister. Can we talk about everything? I mean, when she had think about things, cause she's like me, she locked away. She just closed off from the world. Some of them are going out and juk her, forget over in the hour. Yeah, so I constantly pray so I have that patience to deal with her because honestly, it's not fair on the children. It's not fair. I know my case, my child's mother is hurting and trying to put. Great stimulator are true because some of the I wish because it's just life. Some relationship won't last. Yes, some relationship produce children, and I wish that every parent could be adult enough to understand that hey, listen, this is not about me, this is about my child. So you're going to take that ego that you have because you have mothers that have ego and you have fathers that have egos too. So listen, I wish parents would just say, listen, let me just get rid of that ego, yeah, and do it for my child. This one EPA big carrying divorce can be nice to it just now work. So we're gonna file a divorce. And we go our separate ways. But the child is still here. This is the bond that we have together because of this child. I'm not telling us that we're gonna be best friend and best buddy, we're gonna sit down and have drinks and eat food. No. But you're going to communicate with your child. You're going to be a part of your child's life. And sometimes when the parent them break up, whoever them go take up worse than them. Because they don't encourage these men and these women, these fathers and these mothers to be a part of their children's life. Ain't no way me can take up one man in my life. I mean, when I've pin out there, I'm not question him daily if him talk to the little pitney or if he make sure so the little pitney get money for go school and if him me go come like I want little ticks in a you. Me have to make sure just as oh yeah make sure say feel with household nice and clean and comfortable. Me go check and say if your picnic are comfortable too. Hello? Come on now. Yes, and do not lie to these kids. Active troops is so true. We as parents, as long as our child is involved, we have to let our egos down and put all the bitterness aside. Listen, now you're preaching, Nikki, you're preaching, girl. Yes, get it together for the sake of them children. My daughter is in counseling now because she's heavily affected by oh my God. And that's the worst part. Um, the great stimulator. You see, when this whole foolishness, become if I call it foolishness, because the parents are not mature enough, and when they allow whatever they're doing to affect these children, they might go back down in a school, they can't focus. Probably they might go hurt themselves. Me read of a situation where one of the little girls start cut herself. Why you doing that at the end of the day when them start questioning her because mommy and daddy never gets along? You can't allow uno mess forget to these children. Them innocent, them never asked to be here. Whether you never ready for your child or not, the child is here. Hello. Play your part in a hand, especially for those situations where the parents don't even need financial help from the other party. The easiest part, and you still can't do it. I'm not just pray for my love. This world is madness. And probably all of that too, because me think very deep. Now you grow up and you realize your father never wants you, your mother never wants you. Okay, you grow up with this mentality. Say, okay, if bring me come here and don't want me not have no purpose then. Me not deserve to be here. Me go create havoc in the world. Oh my God. And you see, I'm great stimulator. When it happens like that, constantly communicate with her. No matter what is going on, try your very best to reach out. Because let me tell you, especially for daughters and fathers, No matter how long the father take when they communicate with them. I think girls have a special love for their fathers. Me don't know if I mean my parents' relationship traumatized me and their separations scarred me. You hear all them something here? And you innocently not deserve that, you know, modest nation. You not deserve all of that. And this is why sometimes because the ignorance of these parents, we have to pray for the children who is being affected. Because you know what? Sometimes, because a lot of parents they don't learn to apologize to children. I always admire father and daughter relationship, probably because it's rare. True, true. Me just love to see fathers in a them pitney life. Me don't know why. Whether or not them they together with the mother, still play a part. I don't know. And you know, sometimes back to what I was saying, I just pray these children's strength because it's when they grow up, them sometimes become stronger. But not every one of them is mentally ready and prepared for all of that. Enough time when I see some people mad out the street, and them something because it's, you know, yeah, a lot of times I see some people because you have to remember this. Those people that you see where you call mad people on the street, there was once a baby. Yeah, there was once normal and life happens. Whether the father no business with them or whether the mama no business with them and them just give up on life. Me, I will never give up on my pitney. Yesterday me I feel tell Ariana I said me go teach her hard life, you know. Me, I go teach her hard life. That little pitney don't know nothing about hard life. And when me they are stress what bust off me head top, my pitney don't know nothing hard life. And that is because the way I grew up, and I tell myself that once I bring life to this earth, I'm going to make it a point of my duty to build a foundation and not just build a foundation, just left it so. I'm gonna water the foundation, bloom it up, because that's mine, that's a product of mine. I promised myself I would never do that to my son. Parents selfishly think they only one hurting, but their actions do affect the children. True, true. And this is why sometimes when we want trace and go on bad, I have to just remember say, Nana, I just laugh it off and say, baby. Because honestly, as me I think about it too, some of us parents, especially as mothers, we feed the pity them with some yes, the father them bad and disgusting and nasty, but not feed the pity them with that. Make them come up and find it out for themselves. Make them these children grow up and understand it for themselves because you best believe it though. Sometimes when I tell these children how them father or how them mother stay where them don't want to be a part of them life. Them turn on hate you, you know, and you not mean them nobody, you know. Them turn on hate you. Yeah. hmm I fear for my daughter will grow up of resenting me. No, no, no. Great stimulator. Do not fear it. Do your part. Ensure that you're doing your part. Ensure that you're playing your part. If it's a case where your daughter don't have a phone, you even if you bring the police and say, hey, listen, if the mother don't want to communicate with you, and you make sure to say like up in have a phone and you pay a phone bill a month time and you talk to your child. Make sure so you're not tell her nothing bad about the mother, but to keep communicate how was school today. Did you eat? And not just ask if you eat. Make sure so you send the money to make sure she can eat. Hello? Yes, we as parents don't apologize to kids because we think because we're adults. Yeah, yeah, for sure. What may I apologize to you for? You're a child. Go sit down over there. Me, my love. Every little thing, especially when I know I'm wrong, I'm a hurt my child. I'm apologizing to you, my love. I'm apologizing because a lot of times, and it pains my heart, especially for girl children, when the father refuses to be a part of their lives, because that's one teaching them to chase men. I may not believe in a running up and down back and nobody's son. Whether you are my father or not, I'm not supposed to run up back and down back at you, sir. So I wish these fathers will just not think about themselves, but think about these innocent children. She has a phone, but her mom has the number. Oh my God. Oh my God. Again, great stimulator. I am so sorry because sometimes when things like these are happening, you are human. Blood runs through you and you are going to step back. The sad part of this is the child may not know all of this. But you know what, too? Trust God and have faith. These children are smart. These children are smart. I you best believe that your daughter may grow up and I don't want to use the word your mom, her mom, and run will come to you. Hello? Never you try to turn a child mind against their mother or them father. As much as you see all the reasons why you have tell your pitney tell the son, not talk to the dirty boy, not talk to the dirty girl. Don't. Push away your ego. And probably great stimulator run from the whole court system, because I'm glad they bring up this. A lot of people don't want to run up and down in court. A lot of people do not want to run up and down in court because me see my mother. I don't know everything I must bring for the internet, but me see my mother run up and down in a courthouse for my father. So till one time them lock up my father, and then my mother fi end up go bail my father. Me not going through all of them the craziness there. You're mad? Crazy. If you choose not to take care of your child, okay, stay over there. God is blessing me so I can do. Yes, it's hard. And I understand why some mothers or fathers try to go to the court system to get help with it because it's very much hard. But for you, great stimulator. Like 2 weeks ago, I popped up over to surprise them with movie night. It's easier to be your mother can stop at the door. I could hear my daughter say, "Start a new." Oh my God. That is so, so sad. She biologically isn't known. My ex before she had her, I cut her cord and buried her. Oh, oh, she's not biologically yours. But you still have that attachment. But you know what? Since she's not biologically yours, um, great stimulator. My advice, and who is me to give advice, but stay away because this situation look as if this mother would get police to lock you up. So sometimes we have to take our hurt, take our losses, and move on. Since she's not biologically yours, it is sad, but sometimes we have to just move on with the scars. Yep. And pray that we heal little by little. Yes, they definitely is gonna have a ban. Can you hear him say him cut the card at birth So that's basically Fim Pitney. Mother bitter, bada Cersei. A bitter wood chip. Cause Cersei not that bitter. Can we get some other day in that bitter? But bitter wood chip, very bitter. How can you walk away from that? It's 7 years ban. I can't just leave and done. Great stimulator. All I can say is, Osh, this is a very sticky situation because you see the law, they're going to say she's not biologically yours and all sort of stuff. But if you can get around to the mother to get her on her calmer side, where she can give you the opportunity to see the child, then you can take it from there. But this I wanna rough, this I wanna hot. Great stimulator, boy, that one a hot. Mm-mm. No, it's not worth it to talk about. So I respect you for that. I respect you for that. Never talk bad about never talk bad to your child about their father or about their mother. Never. Alaska, big up you, girl. Never ever. But listen, you have a tough I mean I say active troops, you're good man. Good. And you see them some me hurt my feelings, Because you have good man out there where well want be all in a pitney life where not for them. And you have some fly by day man where feed them biologically pit and them not want be in the life. Some man a deserve to be father, Some man a deserve to be father because who really and genuinely want be the father, I go through peer problem and stress. You know, fear man. See a little lemon water down. Just go and pray and go and hold the faith and great stimulator. Which is all of us. We're all human. Where we have our good days and we have our bad days. But a lot of times the good outweighs the bad. And not allow what is going on to make you bitter and heartless. Because a lot of times our situations that we go through in life makes us so heartless. You used to care, you used to be kind and stuff, and because the world gets so harsh with you, you try to be harsh back. So don't allow the world to make you heartless. Keep being the good person that you are. I know you are human and blood run through you, you have feelings. Yeah, if you stick it right now, you might not ball tears, but look at blood that go run out. You have feelings. Yeah, true, so true. We have to just pray, man, because you can't tell that little girl. Probably she don't know no other father. Probably the only little father love him know a great stimulator. Why some of us mothers are like this? Let's go and pray, my love. Let's go and pray. Because it's sad. It's very much sad. I will never be heartless, but feelings I have now. I have tears because I can't see her. I can never understand how it comes to this, but I'll be alright. Yes, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. The great stimulator. You may not understand it now, but best believe that it will all make sense soon. Hey, Irish takes it up to the what? Anyways, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Great later. I cannot tell you not to feel how you're feeling, but go on all the faith. Go on all the faith. All the little girl I get older, she I understand everything. And when them reach a certain age, the mother can't stop her from having a relationship with you. You are the only dad she knows. And as I said before, these children are not stupid. They are very much smart. And be careful what we feed into our children. See, I'm like, oh, we have to protect them at all costs. Careful what we feed them with. I mean, not talk about food, information, careful what we talk around the pitney. Sometimes we depend on the phone and chat the father, they chat the mother, and the little pin your ear and one like to them that ear. Be careful. My feelings now is sitting here getting emotional now, just thinking about it. I just pray on and I hope for the best. Yes, stimulator, honestly, because it is very sad. It is very sad, but sometimes what you can't control, don't bother go get yourself in no trouble because of it. Just pray about it, and time is the master of everything. What happened tonight or tomorrow, if it happen some down the line. So just keep praying about it. You're a prayerful person. Um, just keep praying about it. You'll be alright. That little girl, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, love wins. So you might feel like say you can't stop um your little girl from seeing you, but at the end of the day, love wins. Just give it some time. Give it some time. See if you can get to the mother's soft side and take it from there. But don't pressure it, don't push it. Because this woman look like she hard headed. So don't push it. Just pray about it. One day we'll be alright. Now, people, it was nice chatting with you. And as I leave again, I'm gonna say if you are a parent and here, I think you should go see a therapist. Yeah, because it can affect him enough for true, Yeah, pressure only when it's right. Well, yes, tread cautiously. Yes, but as you are human and it's heartbreaking. That's true, Nikki. He should, because it can affect him mentally. Yes. So if you feel like you're going down into a dark place, Mr. Great Stimulator, please do go seek professional help. Yes, and for all the mothers and the fathers on here, once you have access to your children, protect them at all costs. Do not allow them to go anywhere by themselves. Don't trust a soul with uno pickiness. Love them up, talk to them. It is hard because sometimes you feel like them not deserve certain things, but sometimes you have to let down with guards, go down to fit them level for understand them from their standpoint. Because these children nowadays, you cannot stand up strong on your 2 foot, your head and your everything, you're mad out. But be patient with them, love them up, love them up, love them up, love them up. Because if you do not do that, Father God, they go look it, and sometimes them look it from the wrong people. But that's another topic for another day. I wish I could talk to you more outside of here. It's so appreciate to hear your comforting words as well as everyone else. I think I'm gonna come live more often. You can follow me on Instagram. Mr. Grace Simulator. It's Mickey Fab underscore MSG. MICKYFAB underscore MSG. With Julietine. Juliet. Like I find one nice woman. We active troops today. And a good thing because see the battery says at 4% now. So people bless upon a nice clean self. I'm gonna log off for now. I'm gonna go get ready for bed. I have work in the morning. You should type that in the chat. Let me see if we can quickly type it because he lives I can face tomorrow. MSG. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, guys. All right, everybody on the live, big up on a nice clean self. Remember to share the live, Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're growing as a family, and I am loving it. Bye, everybody. Good night. Say a prayer before you go on to bed. Love upon the pitney them. Talk to them. Protect them, please. The world is crazy. All right, my God, no. Bye, everybody. Troops in my face. When I talk to you, though, is that troublemaker? Good night, everybody. Bye.